Hello guys and welcome back. Jimmy here, doing an unboxing. As you can see by the thumbnail, these are Saddleback's moccasins. The moccasins are the ones that have the heels on them. So, yeah, that's what we got going on. Trying out a new setup, so hopefully it does not make you seasick. Let me know if it does, and I might try something else out. But, yeah, there's the box, 16 by 12 by 2, if that means anything. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this opened up. Pull that paper out. Box out. Alright, here they are, and they came in a, what is that, canvas sack, just like they did the last time. Full disclosure on this, I paid for this out of my own money. They sell for $149, just like the other ones. But I was able to use my, I had a $50 off coupon, because I don't know if you guys remember or not, but the first set I ordered, well, going on 3 years now, 3 years ago now, they were delayed shipping. So they gave the people who ordered these a $50 gift card. So I was able to, because they were supposed to be delivered before Christmas. I think it was like the beginning of December, but they ended up not getting the order in until the middle of January or late January. I'm not real sure, one of those two. So they gave us a $50 off voucher for these. For these, when I say these, I mean these, and I'll show you more about these later. So, it ended up costing me about $100, and I believe shipping was free. But yeah, these are in stock. I got the same color, the rough or tumbled tan, I guess you can call it, instead of the brown. Now, if they had a chestnut, I'd be all over that. But for the sake of consistency, I got the tan. So let's go ahead and open these up. So these are not going to be a review. This just is going to be like a first impression, because I haven't worn them enough, obviously, to do a review on them yet. Again, these are all paid by me. I don't get anything given to me. So here they are. And first impression is I like them. So you see blue right there, made in Old Mexico. So I was watching some videos of Dave's when he did these right here. Just do that, matching up. And he was saying that the sheepskin is a U.S. sheepskin. It's tanned in San Antonio, I believe it is. And then all the stuff is shipped to, all the hides is shipped to Mexico. And Old Mexico, I believe it's a Leon. I could be wrong on that. But, so this is what we have here. We have the slippers. I guess these are moccasins. Size 14. And I've been kind of excited about these, honestly. There's Dave's card. Pretty cool. I need to go down there and see Dave. Dave, if you're listening, please do another family reunion. Saddleback family reunion. I'd probably come down again. So, alright. These are them. And what I see first of all is, it's the same leather on the bottom soles. But I don't see a stitching mark right here. Now I do see a stitching mark up here, which leads me to believe that they sewed it with this, like they added another cap to the back, and they just glued it on. So they had two different soles, and you sewed the first one on, sewed the leather onto the first sole, I guess you can say, and then you stuck another one on, and then just went ahead and went ahead and just, sanded down the edges. So, but yeah, that's like the first thing I noticed is there is no stitching seam. And when I say stitching seam, this is what I'm talking about right here, where you have the stitching seam. The only thing I can guess is that, and you can kind of see some of it right here in the glare, that it is missing some stitching. Not a big deal because it is sewn on pretty thick, or it is, pretty thick leather, and it's glued on pretty good. But maybe that's what was happening is people were busting the stitches out as they wore them. Keep in mind, these almost have 3 years of age on these slippers. When I say 3 years of age, they're not 3 years every day, because we live in North Carolina, so it does get hot in the summer times. So I can say I wear them from about November-ish to March, maybe. So yeah, so they have some good patina on there. But let's get back to these guys right here. Let's see. So, oh, there's some more. There is more paper. Yeah, be curious to see how these do on there. I'm going to have to scuff up the bottoms of these soles. Now, the way that Dave says and the way that I do is, I just take them outside on the driveway and scuff them up really well. Interesting, though. So, say if you wear these out to the mail, or you wear them outside, and it's wet outside, or if you wear them in the backyard and it's wet outside, what you're going to have is you're going to have an effect called burnishing. And that's basically how you burnish leather: is you wet the edges and then you rub it with a cloth or a slicker, and that will kind of bring a polish back to it. And you can kind of see the shine here. It's been a while since I've worn these, so you can see that it's kind of went back to its burnish stage, which means I probably wore these outside when it got a little wet, and then I scuffed them around inside on the carpet, which slit them back up again. No big deal, because that's easily fixed. You just go outside and you just scuff them up again on the driveway. But just kind of like, you should kind of keep that in mind if you are wearing them and it's wet outside, and you can re-put that slick finish on it. So, but there's so much leather here that it's not a big issue to scuff them up more. Now on these guys, when I first got these guys, I found the lip right here to be a little too sharp on the leather. Kind of like, as you can see on this lip right here, it's kind of sharp. And I found that I would catch rugs, either in the kitchen, throw rugs or whatever, with this really easy, and it would kind of trip me up. So what I did is I ended up taking a edger to them. These are called, I believe these are called bassinet edgers. And it was just simple. Or you can also pick someone, if you're getting bothered by this, as like I was, just go to your local Tandy or buy some Tandy, or go on Tandy online and get an edger. They don't think they will have this, but they'll have different edgers, and this is a 3, which is kind of like the biggest one they get. But yeah, since I got you here, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can take some off of this. And I can just a little bit, which means that it's already kind of rounded. So I'm not taking much off, just taking a little bit off. Just making that round, and yeah, I get it. People are like, oh no, you're destroying it. But no, I don't think so. I think I'm just taking a little bit of leather off, a little bit of the edge painting off. But they already did a pretty good job with rounding off the edges on that. Actually, really good. There's a couple spots here. Interesting thing about bassinet edgers is you can go both ways. Where normally just an edger is one way, this is both ways. I'm just taking a little bit off. It's kind of weird because when I do my leather work, I'm standing up, so everything feels awkward. Yeah. Yeah, they've already did a good job burnishing these down or taking the edge down. So, no big deal. And where I really noticed is I noticed it on the nose, on the tip. That was the only part that was really kind of bugging me. And I have some Tokonol that I'll use to round that off some more, to burnish it off. But yeah, did really good on that already. Cool. Just a little bit at the front. A lot better than what the OGs were. But I am totally interested. I'm looking forward to trying these on, seeing how they fit. You know, before I owned these, I owned a pair of Olakai slippers. They were nice. Probably just about as much, just a little bit less than these. But what I kind of liked about the Olakai slippers is they had a heel and back that could flop down. So you could wear it as a slide or a moccasin, either way. But, you know, there is a lot of sheepskin back here, so you probably won't be able to do that on this. So, yeah. Here's a look at them. And not much more to say. I'm liking them. You know, always comparing them. These are my last pair. You can fast forward if you don't want to see used shoes, but it will kind of just show you briefly of what almost 3 years of wear will get you. So there's no more of the shirling here. Here, and also there's some, if you look, there's a little bit of, I don't want to say cracks, but some rough spots. Now, if since there's no more sheepskin there, you can use some leather conditioner on it. That'd be no issue. But yeah, so, and you can see that on both both slippers, some of the stitching has come out, so that's kind of what leads me to believe that's why they went to this route right here. Curious to see that if you buy a new one of these, do they have the same kind of bottom, smooth bottom, as in no stitching coming through. So if you do have a newer pair than I bought, let me know if yeah, they don't have any stitching, exposed stitching on the bottom. So the only thing that we're going to have to maybe look at in the future is it going to separate a little bit? So I'll be curious about that. And you can kind of see where it looks like they kind of skived down that little area that goes around. So yeah, I'll keep my eye on that. And after I wear them for a while, I'll definitely end up doing a review on them. But I can't even tell you how they fit right now. But just wanted to show you what I got. This is 3 years of use. Same leather. looks like. So if you're curious to see what these will look like in a couple of years, that's what you got here. This will probably be the same thing, same way. Probably also along the back as well. Don't know yet. Yeah. Excited to see where the journey takes me. Anyway, so not that long of one today, video today. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and sorry for the long delay on videos. I'm making a lot of stuff for my company, Overland Leather. So it seems like I kind of don't want to do leather reviews anymore because I don't want it to seem like I'm biased or anything like that. So I was thinking about doing a changing the name of the channel, and just showing how I do things. You know, not I do things, but how I make things. Like I'll show you how to make my wallets, keychains, valet trays, with this whole format right here where the camera is going to be heads up. It's like a POV, and yeah, walk you through on how I make stuff. Logo is going to be the, I always call this the Co logo, Saddle Co logo. But yeah, that's about it. All right, guys. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.